Hello there, namaste and blessings, beautiful Taurus. These are going to be your messages. Please remember to take what resonates, leave the rest. And Taurus, there's a lot unfolding for the collective of humanity, okay? There's a lot of energy shifting, the primordials, the planets are dancing, and how are we integrating the energy? And the lessons and how we're processing emotions and working with the elements is very unique and authentic. And so remember that you are unique. And so if I'm channeling some messages and you're like, nah, that doesn't resonate, you don't know if in 3 days or a week you might be ready to receiving. What I'm saying is just let's keep an open mind and open heart, and let's also be aware of the bigger picture, what the hell we're going through it, because like I said, the planets are dancing, and as I am recording September the 23rd, we have so much Libra energy, it's not even funny. All right, so we're going to start with the alchemy. All right, gonna see what's going on with the primordials. Spiritual alchemy, okay? So we ask our beloved ancestors and our spirit guides, and of course, Mother Earth, to speak to us about Taurus. Taurus, what's unfolding, what's happening? Please speak to us. I'm feeling this one. Oof. Mars. Okay, and Mars is in Scorpio. We have the energy of 10. We have the energy of lightning. Okay. That's always good. Coagulation. One more. And sulfur. Okay, Taurus. All right. And so, Taurus, when we're talking about sulfur, this is what your soul is working through, and what your soul is currently working through is in embodying, okay, transforming. Light and shadow, masculine and feminine coming together, okay? With Mars here, we are going through activating the divine masculine. So we're going to move Mars here. And with the energy of 10, the divine masculine is going through a process of illumination, inspiration, but there's also an energy of discomfort, okay? Because the energy of Stanun or 10 brings a little bit of discomfort. However, after you move the energy, after you allow yourself to process the energy of Mars, and if you work with Mars, then the result is a lot of illumination. There's a lot of things coming clear. With coagulation here, things are, like I said, solidifying. So there's a sense of removing density. Mars is coming to illuminate and to highlight. And so, for example, if you are resisting some kind of change, if you have been procrastinating, if you have been like holding on to your fears, Mars is gonna come and is gonna say, hey, we are embodying this. Okay, we're gonna embody this energy of action. So Mars is coming to help you get resilient, see things clear, and move forward. Okay. With this energy of lightning, that's exactly what's happening. You are shredding the old skin and working through the new one. So there's a lot of sensitivity, and you still are working through. It's kind of like thing is meant to be helping you transform and then get your new skin with your own colors and your own expression. You know what I mean? And so that's exactly what I'm feeling and what I'm saying. Your soul is working through integrating, solidifying, clearing, transmuting, and illuminating. But this feels like a lot being activated, and with this energy of Jupiter here, there's a lot of new learning, growth, expansion. So there's a lot going on. Yeah. Anyways, moving forward, I feel like I'm repeating myself. I hope you guys got the message. Okay. So what else, Spirit? What is it that Taurus needs to know? Well, what I'm hearing is that you're meant to be investing on your journey, expansion, right? Seeking for the correct data, expanding in your studies, learning new skills, putting yourself out there, and also working through getting things done. And so with Mars here, we want to think about will, determination, resilience, action, getting things done. So I see you attending to your life and showing up, Taurus, okay? Showing up accordingly. You might be working through like making a list or making some phone calls. You know, there I see you taking action, and I see you also gaining inspiration, but at the same time there's a sense of I'm still hesitate a little bit, okay? All right, beautiful. We're going to get a archetype from the major arcanas to see what is it, who is helping you, or what is the archetype that you're working with, okay? The Tower. Wow, okay. This is revelations. This is chaos, destruction, right? The old ways are falling apart. The Tower comes to, once again, Mars, to expose what needs to be transformed. Removes what is ready to be let go, and then it creates a coagulation, which means that what stay is meant to come together and solidify. Okay? And so Mars, right, is helping you, Taurus, gain a new perspective, and it is also meant to trigger you into finding some kind of momentum, okay? However, yes, the energy, as you can tell, there's a lot of fire. There's lots of fire. There's a lot of masculine energy. And there's a process of unveiling. So I feel like you're going to start to get a lot of clarity of what needs to be addressed in your life. Some of you are going to get clarity about the next step, what direction to go. I feel like a lot is going to be illuminated, okay? And yes, you are transforming and shredding the old skin, right? And you still are working through embodying the new you. So there's a process of death and rebirth at the end of the day that your soul is working through, okay? Through embodying. Okay, we're going to get more details. More messages. Okay, so defeat. So you see a Five of Swords reverse, and then the Queen of Disc reverse. So we have the energy of Saturn in Capricorn and the energy of Venus in Aquarius. So this is you. This is the Tower is illuminating what needs to be let go of belief systems, right? Within your mental body. ways of seeing, ways of thinking, perception, perspective. The source represents your mental body. And so you're letting go or healing or removing self-doubt, confusion, feeling lost, self-imposed suffering, self-limiting beliefs, and the old belief system or systems. Okay? Venus and Aquarius. Venus. There's also there's a shift that's in your perception and your perspective. So the Tower and Mars energy is going to help you remove confusion and rigidity, okay? And maybe holding on to wanting to control things or do things the old way, okay? So the Tower is going to help you remove that from your mental body so that you can then take, right, your energy, your seeds, your prosperity, your abundance, and plant it in solid ground. And this is why these energies are reversed, because right now the Tower in Mars, right, the planet Mars is illuminating. So your soul is wanting to show you the imbalances. Remember, we need to think about the polarity and the duality of our existence, right? And so there's polarity and duality to everything. And so we have to think about that, right? When understanding our life journey. And so if you're feeling like your mental body is triggering a lot of emotions, all right, you want to allow yourself the processing, because after that, then you will get a lot of illumination, and that will help you solidify your mind. So there's like a process where you are like clearing and also selecting. And so in order for you to really get very grounded on what is it that you want, or to see the bigger picture, or to get clarity about where do you want to go invest, big picture thinking, you have to go through a process of unveiling. And that's what the Tower is doing. It's helping you see what has been built and foundations that are no longer supporting you, helping you grow, expand, right? Jupiter. And also where there might be deception or disassociation or avoidance with this energy of Venus in Aquarius. Okay? All right, cool. Anything else, Spirit? Okay, we're going to get some of these messages from the ancestors. Let's see what they want to say. Okay. So we have cycles and movement. Medicine wheel. So this is about divine timing, understanding cycles, right? The processing and rites of passage, change. So yeah, that's literally the energy of the Tower of Mars. Mars brings change, but then, right, help you open the path so that you can move forward and claim what is yours. And with this energy of Saturn, that means that, you know, you are meant to, of course, come back to integrity first, and you're meant to work through solidifying your inner foundations, okay? All right, Taurus, this is what you need to know, is being beautiful to serve as a vessel and to channel for you. I hope this helped you understand what is unfolding. Remember that you're not alone. We are all moving through the changes and the energetic shifts. The world is madness, and so, you know, take care of yourself. May you be blessed on your journey. Ciao, ciao, Taurus. I see you when I see you.